Hi there. I'm Sam Peterson, author of 2 books, Drunky Transgender Junkie and Sugar, a Memoir of Craving. I'm an old gay trans man with bad teeth, and I love knives. And I'm not here to rate them or tell you about the newest, the bestest, the fastest, the kabowest. I'm here to queerly share my queer love of knives with you. Like and subscribe. Collections! What does it mean when you have over 3 knives of the same brand or maker? Brand or maker. Why, in my mind, you're collecting. And I have several subset collections in my overarching knife collection, and I thought I'd share them with you. The first collection I amassed was, of course, Kizer. Collecting Kizers taught me a lot about knives and what I liked, what I needed, what I wanted, and what I respected but didn't necessarily have to have. Kizers all have a quality of build that means they last well, they look good, they generally fit nice together. Fit and finish on Kizer knives is always good. The first collection I actively sought was the Jacob Lundquist of Qvist design knives. Now, I first saw this elegant little Scandinavian design of his on the Urban EDC supply site. Urban EDC is known for elevating designers' tools into real works of art, or at least something above a step, step above utilitarian. And so my first purchases were of this titanium and 20 CV black knife called the Variant. And it's really very special to me. Then I just started getting into them, the most elevated being titanium and 14C28N with the Sagahai waves either etched or printed on them. And yeah, that's begun my love of the Sagahai pattern as well. Jacob's one of those designers who, he's designed the Varatas for Kizer. He's designed the Vault for QSP. His knives are scattered across the knife universe. He's really quite an excellent knife creator. I really, really enjoy his knives a lot. I had the Varatas, but I had to sell it. It's not a hard knife to find, though, so I'm not particularly concerned. Lundquist makes really top-notch designs at a really affordable price. He's the knife maker for the people, kind of like the Volkswagen of knife creators, if you will. Anyhow. Also, look at the Banish. So fucking adorable. And it functions. He also designed the Invert, particularly named companion to the Variant, and what I think is the best fucking slip joint in the joint, and that is the Vanish. What a great slip joint this is. I'm not a slip joint guy per se, as you know, but this is a very classy, beautifully crafted knife with copper details. Very feels good in the hand. It's just lovely, beautifully made, really perfect. Jacob Justin Lundquist is also a great designer, but Jacob is the man. I collected some Civivis, but accidentally. There are so many, and they're so inexpensive. I feel like even against our will, many of us end up with, probably 3+ Civivis. At least the Banter, the Vision FG. I also have the Sikoke and a Qubit, and yeah. Another brand I sought out deliberately was Divo knives. They are just chunky, manly, good time knives. The first I fell in love with was the Pony Stout, and it's still one of my favorite knives to this day. I love the Pony Stout. It's adorable, and it carries as well as it looks. It's just a terrific knife. I got the Pony in titanium, and then I began seriously looking out for Divos. I Got 2 Growlers. One was a gift from Kevin of Divo Knives. Thank you so much, Kevin. He's been very supportive of my journey out here in social media land, whereas I think few knife influencers have wanted to sort of take the mantle of Gay Blade on, but he is not afraid, secure in his masculinity, and willing to be supportive of me. I have 2 ponies, a Lush, a Nip, and a Stout version 1. I desperately want a Stout version 2. They're a bit out of my league, but someday someone is going to sell their little treasure on bladebinge.com for a reasonable fee, and I will snatch it like a tiara off a toddler. Snatch. And finally, in addition to my Kizer collection, which ebbs and flows, it's been as high as like 26 knives and as low as whatever it is right now, and that is the Kizer Drop Bear, gray aluminum and 154 cm. This is a really gorgeous version of the very highly touted and thought of Drop Bear. I've had this knife before, but in its sparkly titanium configuration, the titanium sort of crushed snow vibe they put on it originally, and that was a nice knife. I had a couple of those. So I thought I'd try another less expensive variation and see if that did anything for me. And you know what? It does. I like it. If you like the Drop Bear, then this one does not disappoint. It does not disappoint. And it does not disappoint either. It in no way feels inferior to the Thai version, which is often the case with a knife. You know, it just doesn't feel as good if it's not in titanium. This one feels fantastic. The aluminum is brushed and lovely, like a pony's mane in metal. And the blade is still this weirdly stubby, nearly spear point, hair under 3-inch thing. It's wild to me that it's nearly 3 inches. It feels like a shorter knife to me. It's got jimping on the entire spine, and that is wonderful. It's a great pocket knife. Some folks really swear by the Bear, but I put it in about mid-range. It's a good blade. The aluminum on this one, this aluminum, feels great in the hand. The weight of it is perfection. I like it a lot. But I will put the Begleiter, the Kizer Dogfish in aluminum, and the Militaw, and any variation of the Sheepdog before the Drop Bear. Still, it's a great EDC blade, 100%. Love it. I'm really excited about next week's knives, which didn't arrive early enough for me to talk about them this week. Hence this semi-recycle. There are 2 very different knives on their way, both in titanium, one made in Italy, the other in Taiwan, I think. And I can't wait to share them with you. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a holiday. If you celebrate any, I hope it's joyous. I hope your anus is non-leaky, and that some overstumped imp brings you something sharp and handy. A knife, I mean. Anywho, I love you so much. Bye. All right. Alrighty. My hair's so flat in the winter. Ugh.